Hey guys, good afternoon. This is Teresa Grobecker of Grobecker Holland International. And I'm so lucky today because I get to announce that Todd Holland has returned to the firm and we are thrilled that he's back. I'm going to hand it over to Todd. He's going to talk about all the new features and things that we're going to be able to do at the firm now.
Awesome. Teresa, thank you so much for the opportunity to have this call, to be back on the team. I can't wait to get started with some of these amazing things we're going to tap into. So the name of the game here, just to really dive into it, is how do we accelerate the lending and real estate arms of this company using some of the great new tools, some of the great new training and mechanisms to generate tons of leads, convert them automatically, and become top of mind for every agent you want to work with on the lending side, and for the real estate side, rank top of mind for every one of the clients who you end up getting in front of. So it's very exciting. I'm not going to dive too deeply into it, but there are a couple of tools I'd love to be able to show you guys in terms of what we're going to be using to get this job done. I'm going to share my screen to this end. Okay, and you should see the rabbit hole here, but what that's eventually going to come down to is the first tool, which is list reports. For our loan officers, list reports is a tremendously helpful way that you can stay in front of your agents, get in front of new agents, and just generally be a marketing resource in terms of the actual collateral to help the agent succeed. And the way that we do this is through a very exciting way called, sorry, I want to just jump in there. I know there's a lot of stuff going on here, so I'm also very excited. But what we're able to do is as soon as an agent, and this also applies to our own agent staff, as soon as an agent gets a listing, what they'll immediately get is a very detailed list of marketing materials such as, let me just dive in and be able to show you some of the stuff here, such as flyers, open house flyers. Sorry guys, my sound cut in and out just right there, but I wanted to show how this works here. Essentially, all you'll have to do is when you know the property address you want to go after, if this is your own listing, you'll just type in 123 Main Street. Huntington Beach, California is the way we want to go for it here. The agent's name, which in this case, I'll just use myself with an old company account. This is no longer me, but it is. And we'll submit it. And once we're in, and once that's done, the agent and yourself will get an email of all the marketing materials, a single property website that's super high converting, everything they need to push the lead off of social media, off of their flyers, their open houses, and into the funnel where then you and the agent can start co-marketing and getting this deal closed and getting more people pre-approved, more loans facilitated, and it's just very exciting. That's list reports, and you guys can take a look at that as well. Agents get a free account, but if they sign up with us, they get this free property website. We just want to encourage this partnership all the way around. The second tool there is going to be Listing Booster.
Hey, can you tell us really quickly how much that usually costs agents so that they can know what kind of a great value they're getting?
Well, absolutely. And if you take a look at what general very good marketing flyers cost, they can run hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on how many you print out or what the graphic designer requires of you. List reports is free for all of our agents, which is just fantastic. For the loan officers, there's a fee incurred by the loan officer to make this happen. We've gone ahead and absorbed that on our end, so it's 100% free. It would normally cost hundreds, potentially thousands of dollars to have a single property website built out in a really high converting way, to have all these things done. Not something agents have to worry about. That's a great question, Teresa.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Of course. So the second tool we're going to tap into is called Listing Booster, which is different from List Hub. Listing Booster essentially takes someone's listings. As soon as they come in, we're going to tap into one of the agents, Danny Anderson here. As soon as they put a listing live on the MLS, what this system does is it pulls that listing out and creates a ton of really cool digital marketing materials. Now, the name of the game with list reports is essentially print marketing, your flyers, your brochures, your postcards you mail out for just listing or just sold. This takes that same mentality and turns it in the digital context. So now you'll have digital marketing tools such as a high converting website, sign writers, in which you'll be able to just order these sign writers from any one of these reputable sign companies that people can simply drive by and text the information to. The website itself is actually very cool. It pops up with map, schools, a print flyer, and this is probably the strongest tool, just to go into it from the digital marketing perspective. This is the strongest tool that accompanies any of these listing booster marketing materials, which is this opt-in with Facebook. It's so innocuous that someone just clicks on continue with Facebook and they're in the website. What that does for us is it gives us that person's information, their Facebook email address, their name, and it puts them directly into our CRM, shoots us an email, shoots the agent an email, and just gets everyone on the same page saying, hey, there's a new lead here. Just opt in for information about this property. Let's get in touch with them, get them to show up to an open house, get them converted, so on and so forth. Directly from this website, they can obtain information about a pre-approval, first name, last name, additional comments, talk about the pre-approval is. This is great for, if for whatever reason you have a disconnect or you have some kind of a struggle getting your people pre-approved, this allows them to take that initiative themselves. And it's just a very cool thing that, we're able to do here for people, as well as giving this text for more information, this text show 2715. This automatically generates the graphics for a sign writer to be printed out or ordered, so you can tack it around on your for sale sign. People driving by can text information, get information about the property, and right away they'll be put into your automations. You'll get that information straight away. All this stuff is free. Of course, I'm going to recommend that you find a good sign provider, use one of ours. That's the only cost you'll incur is printing your own signs. But the website, the auto Craigslist posting, which is another feature, and I won't go too deeply into each one of what the features are, because this could take hours at minimum. But just know that these tools are here to facilitate highly robust, highly intuitive, neighborhood-centric reports, brochures, flyers, websites, sign writers. Anything you need is available through this interface. In terms of marketing your listings, or if you're a loan officer, getting in front of agents who have listings right there, and to be able to work together on some of these marketing campaigns in a very cost-effective way. Normally, this kind of thing would cost a lot of money, but in this case, it does not. What's also very cool is the Agent Accelerator Jumpstart program that we want to plug every one of our agents into, but certainly plug our loan officers into so they can plug their own referral partners into as well. This is so cool, and I can't understate this and overstate this enough, that this 7-day series of emails, 5-day really, it's an email that goes out every day, Monday through Friday at 6 o'clock in the morning. It gives you a detailed rundown of what activities on social media you can be doing. And I'm not referring to buying ad space. I'm not referring to landing pages or funnels or any of the stuff that, takes a lot of graphic design, web design to do. I'm talking about very simple day-to-day activities, such as farming groups for leads, asking your current friends list questions in a way that'll get them to respond. Essentially marketing your sphere organically in a highly targeted way. And I'll go into a lot more detail on how to do that. And on those same notes, we've got video training courses as well, which, look at baby Todd over there with a little haircut, but go ahead and take a look at all these different categories we provide training in: group marketing, getting your vendors and your referral partners working with you, using videos, running ads if you want to, running automations. There's got to be over 60 hours worth of video here for agents and loan officers to tap into, and just really get immersed in how to take advantage of social media as this highly effective, highly targeted way to get in front of your perfect client, not just any client, not just the most targets that you can think of, like blast marketing, but highly specific targets that are most resonated with your message and what you bring to the table as a real estate or a loan officer, and get them into your funnel, convert them, get them working with you, and eventually get them referring you out to their potential clients. So it's really effective. It's really exciting. And I can't wait to be able to implement some of these things for the team.